Hello and welcome. Right, it's getting close. It's very, very green, very, very green. So I just thought we've got our normal things to do. We've got to go through till October. I will have done sales, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, another telehandler. Quite amazing. Let's grab these off. It is doing it working well with us doing it this way, where we sort of grab them off and stick them on to the ground here. It really is working terribly well because it doesn't ever run out. I didn't even realise you could sort of do. Oh no, I did actually. I did do this on horse aggravation and it didn't really help a lot. So it's definitely not too bad here. Right. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go straight into a time lapse because I'd like to get straight through till October morning and trying to think how are we doing the sugar beets. And it won't let me. It says start overloading, but it's full. So, yeah. I mean, it is good now that we've got the multiple income streams from the BGA as well. That is actually producing quite a bit of cash, which you'd hope it would. I've got to get that over to the other side of the map for doing the sunflowers, but we also need a sunflower header. Yeah, so whether I'm probably gonna, I don't think we haven't got a corn header, have we? I'm sure we've not actually. Yeah, it's been a bit awful here, really, for the sales. But we've got some beautiful tractors, and we've got weird things that we sort of. I mean, we've got some good things. I'm not like totally saying we've had absolutely nothing because we have, but yeah, not the things that we need. We've had to buy a planter, and it was our choice, which was good because it was nice to choose my favourite planter. But like, yeah, we didn't get anything. We didn't. I don't think we got a single one. Likewise, we haven't seen any. Yeah, I'm still wondering whether we lease. That's it. That's what I was going to say. I was on about buying another harvester. I think we're going to lease because it's getting quite close to the end of the Let's Play. I don't really want to muddy the waters by basically sinking a lot of cash into a harvester that's not really needed. I mean, it would make this farm fantastic, but what I mean is we want to sort of like see that we did this well, and we want to, that would sort of really mean that we don't sink money into equipment. I never really sort of class equipment as, especially sales equipment, it really doesn't. It's pretty worthless, even though it is not worthless. It really is fantastic from a working farm perspective. Wow, it is, but it's got no value. So I never include it. So let's get this lot done. And hopefully get through to the harvest. Whilst I'm in the time lapse, I'm going to be thinking about how we actually, yeah, I think we're going to need a bit more grass than that, aren't we? A little hay. It's, well, at least it's not costing us. We're actually using our own, which is quite useful. No, that's the thing I don't understand. Why it does that now? It's got hay in it. Why? It's got the ability to overwrite, and that's not really fantastic. Not really. I checked the grass. I am right. It'll be third growth stage on October morning, and I'm not cutting it on October morning. It causes, yeah, it causes a knock-on effect for next year. Not sure how long into next year. We're not going to be planting. This is like literally us the last few sessions, but to be honest, it's usually the icing on the cake, the last sort of bits where you're doing these type of things. I want to see how well we did, so we might well lease most things that we need. Yeah, we'll also see when our things that we've got in stock are actually ready to sell. Yeah, the things, chocolate selling all of the time. Clothes, May. With that, I can do what I always do, which is to add that onto the total. You can just say, well, we went with another 499,000. We don't have to actually sell it. I did used to do that a long time ago. I've got to be honest, the time-saving stock check does away with the need for that. I was sort of going to something similar myself, where I'd literally say what we'd got additional, but I don't need to do that now because the time-saving stock check does it for me. So yeah, there's no real need to labour anymore. You can just see what you've got, how you ended the Let's Play, and add that cash on to the cash that you've got, literally, that you can see. So, what can we do? We can sort of. I mean, we have done well with equipment when you consider we've got a telehandler and a wheel loader. and we do use them both to the full. They're both very, very, yeah, well used. So yeah, I'm chuffed with that. Yeah, I mean that they were both drops. So when I say we didn't do terribly well, we have with some things. That's what I mean. Some things we've done well, and other things we really haven't. Ah, I'll probably turn to the left, and I'll get that one, and I won't get the one on the right. Ah, yeah, it's trouble. Sometimes you muck around with this. Obviously, the old straps, you could angle it and grab it a lot further, but yeah, obviously the changes that have been made. I don't mean the other thing is you've got to look at all my life. That's got a huge gap under it. It's done something weird. Or, or was it like that all along? And I've only just noticed. Hmm? It's possible. It is possible. This is me. I think I'd noticed it. The sign is... No, the sign's okay. It's just the building. Let's fix that. That's a little bit too unacceptable. Yeah, the sort of like bench that's at the side is sort of like floating. I'm not sure how we're going to do this. I think we'll just literally raise it at the front. Yeah. I do hate the raise tool. Raise and lower. It really is messy. There's no rhyme nor reason with it. It's sort of there's soften also likewise. You can undo all that you've done and then it looks awful. Right, anyway, I do believe we was getting into a time lapse. Let's get this work done and let's get through to October morning. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. coming out the time lapse for a minute to explain why I'm going to do what I'm going to do with this, because if we get the monster windrows that you can get with, I'm going to sort of contradict what I said before about allowing this to be bigger. On these, I'm going to allow it because if it's the biggest, and you can't ever tell, which is why I'm having the conversation now, if it's the giant windrows for sunflowers, it's going to be monstrous. It is. So for this, we're going to go for the really biggies. Yeah, yeah, we will. We will, because it's going to produce a lot. Or it would do if we went the normal size, even the sort of bigger size. So, yeah, I'm going to take these over. I think we're going to go. I'll bail today, but I'm not going to do anything else. So, yeah, I'm going to go straight back into my time lapse. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other. So, oh, one thing other. I think I did mention this. I'm having the shop deliver the header on the side of the field, which is not unbelievable. We are going to have to pay for it, but it just saves us lugging that all the way down there. So, and I thought I'd take the Fendt because this is probably the best steerer we've got. It's not the fastest, but it is really good. So we'll take this. Oh, of course. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Oh, do you know? You've tangled with the wrong person, the wrong day. Yeah, I'm going to try to be as gentle as possible, though. Yeah, I think that's the right one. Now, in real life, obviously, you'd push past it. Buses do it all the time, so... Right, let's grab this out. Oh, 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 my bad. Yes, I'm driving the... well, I know you can see I'm driving the harvester now, but I'm going to be driving it because follow me is a nightmare with harvesters. It really is. Right, anyway, yeah, time-lapse time. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. There we were done. Yeah, I'm going to split this into two sessions, definitely. Well, some fun and games. I apologise for having to go through the. It is one of the smallest harvesters in the game, other than the really, really tiny ones. And I'm not being nasty, but this doesn't seem the type of field that you would. Yeah, it's 84 tons. Well, nearly 85 tons of sunflower oil. I shall ask the shop in the interim to yeah, pick the header up, I think. Oh, no, 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 no. It's too. We haven't got a trailer for it, so they have got the tools. We haven't. So did a cracking job. I've got to be honest. It is a really good harvester. It doesn't like. I've said this lots of times. Obviously, it can manage that. The Capellos are light though. They are. They can. If this was a corn header, although well, I'm not sure. But yeah, we will ask them to. I mean, they're obviously fast as well. I love the proper Capellos. I'm a massive fan of using those. If we've got a corn header, obviously, then I'll use it. But if not, I'm always going to go for the Capello. 85 tons. That is going to certainly do as well in the oil business. So we need to be motoring and getting this in. The baling, it can wait. I'm going to be totally honest. When you consider where we are in the Let's Play, I'm going to grab some of these bales off, and I could really use them for bedding. I'm not sure, but I think that will cope with bales, our actual animal enclosure. So we could just drop a few bales in there, and it should really keep the straw topped up for months. But I'm never going to need, unless we were to sell the bales, and we all know that selling bales is painful. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've got quite a lot. That is a point. I think this tells you how much you've got once you've baled it. Yeah, 3 million litres. So actually, yeah, it's in January is worth 270,233. Can you imagine how long it would take to shift 3 million litres of I mean, we're talking, it's no wonder it's worth a lot of money because I mean, admittedly, we've got 50 ton, 50,000 litre bales, which you couldn't do in real life. I realise that. But yeah, I do apologise for having to go through the wall. But, you know, even with the steps shut, there was no way that was going in there. I'm not, I've never seen a map maker do this before, really, where you've got a big field. Was this entire map supposed to be grass for every single field? Because this just doesn't feel right, if I'm honest. I mean, I've sort of hinted at this a few times, but I mean, I can't imagine it. I don't know how would you harvest this field? I mean, I know it was grass originally, but is everyone supposed to have grass forever? Is that the only business in the area? 'Cause it doesn't seem. I mean, yeah, we're only just over 3 meters. I should say that's a 3.5 meter gate. There are not many harvesters that small. Yeah, I mean that obviously we know that the little tiny sort of thing down the side of the shop is even smaller because we can't even get the fence down there. So there are certain things on the map that I certainly, were it not for a challenge, I think this is a map that I would turn away from straight away if it were this not a challenge from Marty. But I do still apologise for going through. I hate doing things like that. But I was thinking, well, what do I do? I thought, what do you do? Do I stick to ramps? Marty's already said he didn't particularly like the ramp, which I'm not being honest. He said he understood why I did it. He didn't like it. Neither did I. I didn't particularly. I would sooner go through a gate, but the right angle gates. Since this Let's Play, I've looked at gates a lot. I know it seemed a sad sort of statement, but just to sort of see, and normally on most, if it is like off a road, it would be angled where this is set back and it goes in at an angle. There are many different types of gateways, but this where you're at a right angle on a road where it's only the road is say 4 meters wide, it would be one of the shortest trailers that you could ever get through. So to me, I just if this area really exists and the gates are really like this, I think the only way you could do this would be mowing. I don't think you could ever harvest these properly. I mean, there are some fields actually proper fields on the map, and there aren't many. We've made these. Yeah, 7, 21, and 22 are the, and 112, which I think was our original. No, it wasn't. These ones here are our original one. So if we just step over to... No, I don't think we can we? Oh, we can jump into the house, though. Yeah, just let's have a look at these fields and the access you've got now. I don't think these will open for me now, will they? Oh, yeah, they will. Yeah, I just want to sort of satisfy my curiosity, and also I don't want to be calling the map maker when... I mean, as I said, really, all my life. Whoa. Yep, right. Okay. So where is the entrance to the fields? These two fields here. Now you see that's set. Oh, it's actually a little bit too the wrong way. Yeah, that's not right. But okay, it's a broken gate. Right, let's have a flyover. Let's do this properly. I'm not trying to sort of pick flies, but is that a double gate? Is that a double gate? Still set at 90 degrees angles though, over a 3 meter road. It's a little bit, but it does look. That's a sort of tiny gate, and that's. I don't know if that's a 6 meter gate. That might actually do. How do they get into this field then? If that's a broken gate. Aha! Here again. Ah, that's even worse. It's a right angle gate, and there's no angles. Or you might be able to scrunch through the hedge. Yeah, you could sort of. Now there is swing space there. You could swing onto the verge, and there's a wheelbarrow in the way, and you could sort of do that to get to this. So maybe these fields. All my life, look at the lumps on this field. All my life. I mean, there are some real undulations on this map, really are. But yeah, I just want to be fair. I don't mean it nasty, but yeah, I like to credit where credit's due. Right, okay, let's zip back to the... Apologise for tabbing, but right, so we're going to leave it there at 793,130. I will grab... Obviously, I cannot reset or anything silly like that. We're going to grab... I mean, I could show it, actually. I'm not... Yeah, and that's... I don't know what's that... Oh, the manure's appeared. This wasn't here earlier. I looked. So perhaps this is now fit. Although we did find this before. It would work one day, and then it wouldn't work for 2 days, and then it would work. But I swear it's to do with something about the lights or these over here as to why it wasn't working. So, oh my life, that's moving. I have said this before. It doesn't like this back. Yeah, it was here. It was right away over here. I've never seen it quite move that much in one single session. That's quite amazing. Right, so yeah, I think it's obviously going to rain before we can do the sugar beet. I'm really not sure what to do about the sugar beets. I have used a little sugar beet harvester, and I am quite pleased with it. I used it on Ravenport on the Rootster, which is 98,500. I've used a PH Mini. That is a cracker. You could set a couple of workers going its best. Oh my life! I never realised that. It's part of UI modding. Ah, there you go. Right, so yeah, the Rootster. I mean, I could go multi for it. There's no difference. I'm trying to think, is there any all small ones? We could sort of use that. We could use the horn topper and that to pull out and literally go onto the ground and then grab them up afterwards. I was thinking the Mark Thor. Mind you, don't we deserve a bit of a break from like horrificness? Can't we just have something nice? All right, okay. Well, let me just reset that. I think I already did actually. So we're going to order for next time. Okay, I submit. Yeah, we will have a nice sugar beet harvester. Yeah, we're going to lease this. Yes, standard. And we're going to lease the harvester. Likewise, and the add-on, which I forgot earlier for the potatoes. I'd forgotten there was a potato one. Sugar beet add-on, yes. No, we haven't already had one of these. Yeah, I'm going to lease it as well. There's no point in, and then we want the all-in-one. Lease that too. Yes, indeed. Oh, no, no, no. Fantastic. So we're going to do that next time. We're going to need to lug the 100 odd, yeah, the, oh, oh no, you can just see under the door. Oh, wow. But that sort of spoils the magic a bit because we can't see the machinery in there that should exist. Yeah, let's shut it quickly. Never thought of that. Oh, right. Yeah, so that is the end of the session. Oh, well, it was fun. It was. I enjoyed it. It was, and we did the straw as well. I don't know how many bales we did, but there were quite a lot, even though they're 50,000 litre bales. That's going to be fun. As I said, I doubt very much I'll grab them all because this is the sort of closing months of this, and we shall see how we're doing. That's why I don't want to like really invest in second harvesters and things like that. I'd sooner struggle on, which sometimes farmers do that anyway. I'm not being nasty. You can't always afford everything you'd like. It depends on your outgoings, the loans, and yeah, family commitments, all that type of thing. So yeah, we'll play it that way. This is a I mean, we would earn a fortune, and we will include that in the final tally, obviously, because it is sitting on the fields. And if we did, even if we called someone to fetch them, they would obviously fetch an awful lot of cash if you could sort of sell them as that says. I mean, not that many people are really interested in bales to that degree. I think you'd have to like knock your prices down enormously to try to make them collect 3 million litres, definitely. But yeah, that is all for this session. Next session, do we speed time up just to like get past the, yeah, because it is going to rain. It is. We know the weather in this place is fairly predictable. It's so much as it will. We've got one or two where we do this, so let's just speed. Oh, no, at leasing's okay. We're not actually moving it. We're not using it, so it's okay. Oh, all my life. Oh my life. Okay, that's interesting. That's silly me has got and pressed the super zippy dip zip button and we've gone right till tea time. Oh my life. Right, okay. I think emergency. Yeah, I'm gonna like start the next session straight away and we're gonna get cracking. I am. Even if we dump it on the ground or we've got the silo right next door. So yeah, I'm gonna put my lights on and I'm gonna start straight away because I've gone and done a silly trick and I have. So for this session, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me and join me in the next session where we are going to do sugar beet immediately. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.